Good morning. It is August 31st. My name is Shawnee Chambers, and we are back with another Life Journal Jumpstart. Today we are reading Ezekiel 12 to 14 as well as Revelation chapter 5. Ezekiel is about to demonstrate the next exile for Judah. But many hoped that there would be an early release from the exile, which would not come, as we have discussed a couple of times. But people really didn't want to listen to Ezekiel as he prepared them. They thought that other powerful nations or some other person would come and save them, but in reality, only God could. And in our lives today, only God can. So let me encourage you, as I am being encouraged by this, that no matter what's happening, we're not leaning on other people or ourselves. I know sometimes we're very self-sufficient people, but really we need to lean on the Lord, not other things. And so let's do that today. But as we move on, chapter 13, Ezekiel shares God's warning about false prophets who are making up false prophecies for the people who are exiled. They were just trying to give people what they wanted, trying to let them hear what they wanted to hear so they could be happy or content. But in reality, this just made things worse. I don't know if you've ever been lied to or fibbed to about something because someone wanted to make you a little happier in a situation. I believe that's happened to me, and I believe I've probably done that to people on accident to just kind of comfort them and coddle them in the moment, because I like to make people feel good or feel better, but in reality it's just going to hurt us more, and it's just going to keep us further away from the truth that God has for us so that we can get to the place that He wants us. And so this made Ezekiel's job a ton of times harder than it already was, but he warned them and they didn't want to listen. Chapter 14, the leaders of Israel had stored up idols in their hearts, and God really, as we look back to his relationship or his interaction with Zedekiah, King Zedekiah didn't want anything but the blessings and the good stuff from God. These leaders of Israel also only wanted God's help when they needed it. They didn't want to go to him in the good times, and they didn't want to sacrifice anything for a relationship with God. They just wanted to store up their idols and cry out to God when they needed something. And God says, that's not happening. We do this the right way or no way at all. And so he says, he doesn't want to help them because of the idols stored up in their hearts. And so Revelation 5, we see John has a vision. He sees a scroll with 7 seals on it, and an angel in heaven shouts, "Who is worthy to break these seals?" But when no one in heaven and no one on earth could break the seals, John wept. He knew that there was something in there that Jesus wanted to reveal, a message for the people, but he didn't believe that anyone on earth or in heaven could open it up. And then the elder says, "Hey, hold on, stop weeping. Look, the Lion of the tribe of Judah." And so John looks up and he sees a lamb that had been killed, and it had 7 horns on it. This was Jesus, killed and then resurrected, strong like a lion, but submitted like a lamb to the Father. Jesus was the only one who could open the scroll and the seals so that the message could be proclaimed. And so John was relieved by that, and we can be relieved by that, because even though things might feel hopeless sometimes, when we look to Jesus, we know He is worthy of all of our praise, all of our glory, and all of our attention. If we would just look to Him, He is the solution for everything that we need and everything that we want. And so let this be an encouragement to you today as you read these sometimes difficult chapters in Ezekiel and Revelation. Just seek deeply what God has for you, and I pray that this encourages you. Have a great day.